enemy has ever casted their care upon you and you let go. Father, at this time, I pray, oh Lord, that the strength, the stamina, the energy, what he needs, oh Lord, to be stabilized, to know indeed that you are with her. Father, please grant unto her every agitation, every anxiety, every whispering from the enemy, telling her you are not there, it is not the right time, all the sensations coming from the pit of hell. I destroy you, I come against you, every enchantment of the enemy. I cast you right into the bottomless pit today. I pray that the Lord Almighty will take total control of my daughter from the crown of her head to the sole of her feet. The Lord is in charge.
Good morning. The time is 9:17 a.m. 9:17 a.m. and I am preparing for my Thursday class. So I was like, I should absolutely take you guys through my day because I have a camera. We'll kind of start the day. Excited? Are you excited? Stop! Oh my god, I'm so happy. This is like my dream. What?
When it comes down to like eldest daughter syndrome, we've spoken about this and a whole episode before, and definitely that episode is really the main context of this one. But I did want to say, if you could, because you are a resident researcher, you know, our professor, could you give a little backdrop to eldest daughter syndrome and what we mean when we say that?
So eldest daughter syndrome is typified by this idea that due to very specific family dynamics, the eldest daughter stands as proxy for a parent. It may be in genuine like proxy, as in your parent is absent. It may be a mother, it may be a father, or they may be absent in another way that's intangible, so emotionally or financially or physically. There's also the element of culture that can play into eldest daughter syndrome, where, you know, folks that may come from specific cultures have this notion that eldest daughters should be like the mini mothers. And I can't lie, patriarchy also plays into eldest daughter syndrome in the sense that as the mini mom or as the up and coming, you know, female child that's first, you have to subsume these roles as potential future wife or potential mini mother or potential caregiver to your, you know, younger siblings. And I think what's very interesting about eldest daughter syndrome is that it operates even in the presence of an older sibling that may be a male. So there may be, you know, some of you that may have older brothers, for example, but are still feeling the weight of eldest daughter syndrome because you are perceived to be the primary or rather the secondary or immediate next caregiver.
Guys, take this off. You guys probably heard the podcast. That podcast is kind of like an inspiration for the interview session I'm going to have today. I don't really know how to explain it, but let me read my notes. Misunderstood, which is the name of my podcast, unpacks the rich, multifaceted identities of being an African woman, challenging societal norms and redefining what it means to be a woman beyond our traditional roles of being a wife, of being a mother, of being a caretaker, of being a firstborn girl child. That podcast I plugged is kind of like what I'm inspired by. I'm mostly inspired by Chimamanda's book on why we should all be feminists, and her other book, the 15 Manifestos. So that's my inspo. Those two books are my inspo. So right now I'm just gonna dress up. I'll show you.
A few moments later.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I look like a house help. I didn't even know my lips were grey.
Eventually.
Which one to wear? I think I'm gonna go with this one, the loafers, because the loafers like it just looks more professional. So exude something, you know. And that I want to exude exactly what Chimamanda DJ exudes. That's what I want to exude. That's what I want to exude. Okay, let's do my skincare now. Let's switch to Okay, so now I want to do my skincare because I'm going to school in a minute. I haven't really done like a sit down story time or like updates kind of thing. I think I'm using my Sukin for my skin. You guys, I'm always talking about my skin and how, skin be oily. I don't know, for some reason, it just didn't want to come out today, but I'm always talking about how my skin is kind of like oily and it even ruins my makeup sometimes. So I decided to like just stop like doing too much and just go simple with my skincare. So literally all I'm using right now is a lot of moisturizers, a lot of a lot of faded, a lot of sunscreen. Even though you guys didn't ask, I don't really care. You're gonna know by force, by fire. And then when I'm done, I don't use makeup, right? But like, okay, that was very violent and very on the mirror. What? Jesus. Very on the mirror. It's crazy. I know it's been a really long time since I've done a vlog and stuff. And to be very honest, I do miss it. Like, I miss it so much. Every day I think about it, about doing a vlog. But like, I just feel like for some reason, everything was stopping me. I didn't have a camera. I didn't have space on my phone. I just felt like all the forces were against me. But now, I have no excuses because my school, the creative school, they're lending out cameras and they were lending out vlogging cameras. So I was like, please, let me make use of my school fees, I'm commuting to school to Ryerson downtown, TMU downtown. And TMU is so far from my house. It's so far. Like, I literally can't even breathe when I talk about it. It's so far. Like, I have to, if I want to go for an 8 a.m. class, because I do have a bit of 8 a.m. classes this semester, like 2. It's too much. So I have 2 8 a.m. classes. So if I want to go for an 8 a.m. class, I have to leave the house at like 6:30 if I know what's good for me. If not, I'll arrive at that class late. And it's going to be very unclassy. And some professors, even though you're paying school fees, they do have quite a bit to say when you come late, which is like so unnecessary.
Later that same evening.
I'm currently in school about to do my podcast. Come with me. Hi everyone and welcome to Misunderstood. Today I bring a very special Vox Pop segment. As an African woman, I get it. The pressure is getting worse and worse and the expectations higher and higher. That is why today I'm on the vibrant streets of downtown Toronto and I decided to talk with all my fellow misunderstood African sisters about the tables of traditional expectations and boxes that continue to confine us. Come with me, let's break some tables and make some room in the boxes. What's your name, please?
Hi, my name is Toby.
And my name is Praise.
My name is Chinyere Odinukwe.
Which of these lines have you heard before? Women are to serve their husbands, or the woman belongs in the kitchen?
So I've heard both of those lines before.
Both. I've heard that the woman belongs in the kitchen. African women especially are taught to be very submissive and serve men.
Do you want to add some traditional expectations that have been placed on you?
As the first child and also the first girl child in my family,
there is an expectation to get married, learn to cook and clean and wash and take care of the home.
Do you think being an African black female child has changed since the olden days?
Oh, definitely.
African women are becoming more educated, moving with changes in society.
If you could give a brief advice to your parents on how to raise a female child to excel in today's day, what would it be?
To invest more in the female child.
Encourage them and just tell them that they can do whatever they put their minds to.